Bienvenidos, welcome guys to another episode of Spain on Fork. Today we're making a very simple little tapas dish, but promises to be one of the best things we've made here on Spain on Fork. Roasted MARCONA almonds with honey and rosemary. Guys, these almonds are insanely delicious. They have a beautiful crunch to them. They're sweet, they're savory, they're out of this world good. Plus they're so easy to put together and done in under 30 minutes. Now to make this recipe, I'm gonna be using some raw blanched MARCONA almonds. However, you can use whatever type of almonds that you like, but try to use the MARCONA ones. They have a beautiful flavor and texture to them. And also make sure you use a good quality extra virgin olive oil, as this is what really flavors these almonds. Yes, I know we're using honey and rosemary, very strong flavors, but when these almonds are roasting, it is the extra virgin olive oil that's gonna be seeping into the almonds and giving them that beautiful flavor. So make sure you use a good one. For this recipe, I'm using an organic extra virgin olive oil from Apollo olive oil. Now you guys have seen me use different olive oils from Apollo here on Spain on Fork, one of my favorite brands. This is from their new lineup, the Gold Series. This is their Miller's favorite, basically. This is the best one I've tasted from it. It has such an intense and robust flavor to it. I've already used it to make these almonds, and the almonds were out of this world good. Guys, you need a bar of this stuff. Link in the description box below. All right, let's get started. Okay guys, we're gonna begin by grabbing a couple sprigs of fresh rosemary. We're gonna remove the needles from the stem. The easiest way to remove the needles from the stem is just by sliding your fingers down the stem, and look how easily all the needles come out. Once we have all the needles removed from the stem, we're gonna roughly chop this. We should end up with about a quarter cup of fresh rosemary. Next up, we're gonna grab 2 cups of raw blanched MARCONA almonds and add them into a large bowl. We're also gonna add in 2 tablespoons of this Miller's favorite extra virgin olive oil. Two tablespoons of honey. 1.5 teaspoons of fine sea salt. And 2 tablespoons of our freshly chopped rosemary. Now we're gonna mix this together until everything's well combined. You don't wanna get in there with a spoon, otherwise all the ingredients are gonna get stuck to the spoon. The best way to do it is just toss it all together. That way all the ingredients stay inside of the bowl. And just make sure you toss this until everything's well combined. Once the almonds are all well mixed, let's add them into a baking tray lined with foil paper. And make sure that you reserve the bowl with those little ingredients that are left. We're gonna be using this later on. Okay guys, back to the almonds. Now using a spoon, make sure that all the almonds are in a single layer. That way they all roast evenly. Okay guys, let's roast our MARCONA almonds. I have my oven preheated in the bake and broil option. That's the bottom heat and the top heat, 109 degrees Celsius, which is about 375 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna put these in there between 15 to 17 minutes. Now everybody's oven heats differently, so make sure that you keep an eye on the almonds, because there is nothing worse than burnt and bitter almonds. After about 15 minutes, let's take our almonds out of the oven. Now we're carefully gonna grab our almonds, make sure not to burn yourself, and we're gonna add these back into the bowl. We'll add in the remainder of our fresh rosemary, about 1 tablespoon to 1.5 tablespoons. This is gonna add a beautiful freshness to these almonds. And once again, toss this together until everything's well combined. We'll add the almonds back on top of the foil paper. And once again, flatten this out so they're on a single layer. That way they all cool off evenly. Okay guys, and for the final step, we're gonna leave our almonds to air dry here for about 10 minutes. That way all these flavors can develop, and it's gonna give these almonds that beautiful crunchy texture. After air drying our almonds for about 10 minutes, they should be perfect and ready to go. Should have that beautiful crunchy texture. I'm gonna transfer this into a serving dish and give them a try. Okay guys, our almonds are done. These look and smell insanely delicious. Let's give them a try. What a beautiful crunch. And I'm telling you, you got the sweetness from the honey, so good, the rosemary, the almonds, that crunch is what really takes it over. And then that extra virgin olive that really just shines through. It's like inside of the almonds. Let's try another one of these, they're so good. It's like addicting, so good. You know guys, hold on, let me do that. If you are vegan, you can substitute the honey. For agave syrup, we added 2 tablespoons of honey, add in 1.5 tablespoons of agave syrup. Since agave syrup is a little bit sweeter, you'll get these exact same almonds, guys. Incredible dish, done in about 30 minutes. Before I go, I'd like to thank one of my patrons, Martin John Manson. Thank you so much for all your support. I truly appreciate you. If you guys would like to become a shout out patron for Spain on a Fork, I will give you a shout out at least once a month. Link in the description box below. You know, if you become a patron, it helps me out with the show to buy ingredients and equipment. Again, the link in the description box below. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. Till the next time, hasta luego. So good. One last thing. In my household, these don't last more than a day, but if yours they do, you can put them in an airtight container and they'll hold for up to 7 days. All right guys, I'll see you in the next video.